Hey everyone! So I decided I was going to come out and work on my Sashiko stitching. So here's my one bunny that I have done, and I have the border done. And as we know, I still have to put my ends in along here. And I have one long float on the back that I won't be repeating. So Tina, you don't need to mention it again, just saying. I do have new thread, and I have my Sashiko thimble on. And now I get to choose the next little piece. Now I was thinking that I would do this bunny over here. So there's another bunny, might be hard to see it, there he is. Another bunny. So I thought maybe I'll do this other bunny and I'll sit out here and chit chat with you guys. And I have my afternoon coffee because I slept very poorly last night. So I was up late working on some stuff. And here I am now outside to talk with you. I also have these little, I made these little oatmeal like square things. So I don't know, it's basically a lot of butter and some oatmeal and some chocolate chips. And they're good. They're a little bit dry, so they're a lot better with the coffee. And honestly, they were better when they were like first. Ooh, I've got hummingbirds. Hello, little hummingbird. Hopefully they'll get used to me talking out here. Sorry, they were better the first day, and then they've just kind of dried out more as the days have gone along, like all baked goods do. Let's see, what do I want to start? I think I'm going to start. Ooh, I could start with the French knot. You know what? I am not going to screw up and forget the eye. So I'm going to do it first. I'm going to come up in here, leave my little tail, and I'm going to go in, and I think I decided that I was doing 3 wraps. And I am just going to get my Frenchy knot. Uh-oh. It's a messy French knot. I can already see. I'll try and salvage it. Oh no, he's going to have a huge eye. No, bunny. Don't have a huge eye. Should have paid more attention. Oh, there. No, actually it wasn't as bad as I thought. But yeah, so there we go. There's my French knot eye. I'm going to start with that. And now I'm going to go on and do a very short little float over to, there we go, part of his face. And then I like to work right to left, but you know, you do you, whatever you need to do. And the problem with this, at least for the curves for me, is that I have trouble setting my Sashiko needle in just the right spot. I don't know, do you guys have that issue? Are you stitching along with me? I hope you're stitching along with me. I hope somebody's stitching along with me. So I have issues like setting it in just the right spot. And then, oh, I should have pushed this through better. It's alright. And I don't want to pull too tight. Oh, yes. Oh, there. My little bunny face is just starting to appear. I love doing the bunnies. Like, that's the best part of this Sashiko section for me is bunnies. So, what can I say? I love my rabbits, and I like doing rabbit stuff. So, yeah. If you were hoping, I do like the chicken things too. Oh, we had slight tragedy yesterday. Yeah, Puff's gone. A hawk got her. I do let my chickens kind of free range, and I do have 2 roosters. I only had 6 hens, and I had 2 roosters because I thought, okay, you know, ooh, there was a wasp. I've raised them together, and hopefully they'll be fine. Sorry, Ina needed something. So I thought that they would be okay, and they would take care of the hens together, and they kind of have, and yet they kind of didn't, because a hawk killed Puff yesterday. And yeah, I know that is one of the dangers of free ranging. No, I have no intention of purchasing a livestock guardian dog. My mother, if you're watching this, no, I'm not getting an LGD. We only have 3 acres. It's not even fenced here. I mean, the garden is fenced, but my full property isn't fenced. So I wouldn't be comfortable having an LGD. And And we've talked about putting like a gate on the front because we do get a lot of deliveries. And we have random people that turn around in our driveway, or like one night, 3 o'clock in the morning, some dude decided to just, I don't know, drive through my yard. He put his turn signal on and everything, and then just straight up drove through my yard. And then up onto my driveway, and then he sat there forever. And even though I called the sheriff's non-emergency number, sheriff didn't get here in time. So yeah, that was a really exciting night. I mean, didn't get here before the guy left. And I didn't go out and confront him. I wasn't gonna go do that. Oh no, I've put a knot in this. Just pull it loose. Okay, good. Shoo. There we go. So yeah, anyway, for like sleepy little, I don't even live in St. Louis. I live like, I don't know, 30 minutes outside of St. Louis. But for a sleepy little town, I seem to have more than my fair share of excitement. That is for sure. I always forget I have this thimble on, and I want to go just like pull like I regularly do. So I'm trying not to pull too tight either. That's why you see me kind of work it back, because yeah, I don't want it to be too tight. I mean, I assume that my fabric will shrink a little when I go to wash this, so I don't want to pull it too tight. And I am kind of taking small bites in terms of like doing my stitching because of the curves. If I didn't have so many curves on this bunny, I would be stitching it a little bit differently. And I can't remember if you're supposed to stitch from the front or the back, but either way, I like to stitch from the front, so that is what I tend to do. And you know, it is what it is, and it's fine. And I still get my stuff done, and nobody died. I'm just, you know, throwing that out there too. So, I suppose I should actually drink my coffee. I kind of like forgot to make coffee this morning too. Ooh, there's finally a little breeze picking up. Ugh, it's been so like hot and dry, and we sort of got some rain on Sunday, but we sort of like didn't. It wasn't a really good rain. It was an okay rain, but not like the best rain. So I still ended up having to water the garden, I think. So we got a good soaking on Sunday. So I didn't water Monday, and then yeah, Tuesday I was watering again. Because it's so hot, it's so dry. I think technically we are in a drought. Although I could be wrong, so, you know, maybe don't quote me. But I think we're in a drought. I really wish this wasp would stop harassing me too. Like, I'm not anywhere near you, sir. You keep flying over here towards me. And, alright, I need to pause the video. I'll be back in just a moment. I have to go help Ina out because she wanted some milk. And I have continued to do my video for like 2 more minutes because I'm trying to teach my child patience, which may not be quite the right way to go about it, but it's what I'm doing. So she can just deal for 2 minutes. But I'm gonna be nice now. Uh-oh, I got my tail stuck. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna be nice now. Go get her milk, and I'll be back to talk with you guys again. So here's the progress I've made on my bunny so far, and we'll talk about some more things going on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Oh yeah, needed that. Be back just a moment. Okay, I'm back. See, you didn't even know that I was gone. And while I was in there, I grabbed this. So you can't read this, it's backwards, but it says chains, rings, and joins. And this was a booklet that I wrote last year for Iowa Light Convention. I made a couple of mistakes in it, and so I didn't print anymore, and I still need to send new copies to my students. So students, I'm sorry, you will be getting new copies. Like, these just came, I don't know, an hour before I decided to do this video. Like, very recent. But I actually added a little bit more to this booklet because when I was talking with Patty Duff, and thank you, Miss Patty Duff, we discovered that what I knew as an upjoin and what she knew as an upjoin were slightly different things. And so, or upjoins and downjoins, the differences between them. So anyway, I added some extra upjoin, downjoin options in here, whether you do the shuttle or the ring. That was the difference. And then, while I was at it, I went ahead and I added the folded join, I added the alligator join, I think there was one other one, and the reverse join, which she suggested to me. And I thought, oh, that's a really good one. So I just went ahead and I added some extra joins, and then I filled in the little table in the back, which you can use to keep your samples if you'd like, with a little extra stuff. So these will be available on the website soon. I may not get them up, I don't know. I'll try to get these on before I go to IOLI. They may go up like during IOLI, because I mean I leave pretty soon. But I'm very happy to have this little guy finished. It is now 24 pages, so a nice little booklet. So cover page, and then what's that? 21. I think it makes 21. 3, 6, 9. I don't know. Anyway, I think that there's 21 different techniques in here. I could be wrong. I didn't actually count them all. I don't know. Anyway, and then there's a page in here for your samples, and then there's some patterns on the back so you can practice with them, and I give you some options. But you can also just go take the techniques and try something new, because, you know, that's half the fun of learning new techniques. At least it is for me. But I'm really excited to have my little chains, rings, and joins booklet ready to go. So this is kind of the complementary booklet to my Do You Know Your Picos. So they kind of go together. Anyway, and I'm going to check and see how many Do You Know Your Picos booklets I have left, because I may need to order more of those as well. But yeah, so really excited to have this now. More coffee. Oh boy, I just didn't sleep well. I don't know. Ina was in my spot. She tends to climb in my bed anyway. But usually she does it around 2 a.m. And last night she was in my bed like when I went to go to sleep, and that just wasn't. She was hot and sweaty, and I mean it is hot and it is kind of sweaty, and you know I run the fan every night to try to sort of cool the house down without having to rely on the AC as much. We don't keep our house set to, my mom keeps her house set to like 65 or something. I'm like, I can't do that. No. Even in the winter, our house is usually not 65 degrees. First of all, my husband's from India, and he doesn't like the heat, and yet he really hates the cold. I don't exactly understand it. Don't ask me to explain it. I really cannot. I cannot explain it. But our house is okay. Sometimes it's that cold, but very rarely is it like 65. Usually it's somewhere around like at least 70 in the house. And that's okay. It's not like my favorite, because to be perfectly honest, I mean, I would like it colder in the winter. And I just kind of deal with the heat in the summer. I hate the heat. Tina's like the heat lover out of the two of us. You know, I can put on layers to get warmer. I can't take enough layers off in this summer heat to be comfortable. And we're going to do it again. We're talking about boobs. I hate boob sweat. I just hate it. Like, I hate it. Maybe that wasn't like, oh well. My stitching could have been a little more even. I kind of don't care right now. Yeah, so I really suffer with all of the, heat. Like, it just, ugh. And they keep going to places like Phoenix in July, and now we're going to Reno. Thank God Reno is going to be cool at night, because, ugh, I was so not looking forward to like hot Reno. It's been bad enough here. Like I said, so dry, just so dry. And And I am a Midwesterner. I am a sweaty Midwesterner, and I am used to like humidity. And yeah, we get some heat plus humidity, but humidity and rain and like pretty consistent rain. And I will tell you now, I am not getting my consistent rain. I'm having to water the garden almost every night. It's awful. That wasp is back. Hopefully he won't get me. We'll find out. Anyway. I don't know. I'm just like talking. I'm just talking to you guys. Because stitch along. Tina and I keep saying, oh, you know, we really have to try to do some like, it's not really a guest video because, you know, we're both on this channel. But we need to just do more videos together. So I had an idea. I'm going to see if it works. And if it does, then maybe like a couple times a month, we will start trying to do like a video together. But again, it's an idea. I don't know if it'll work. So don't get your hopes too high, but get them a little bit high. Okay, I think that's about as far as I can go on that bunny ear. I haven't eaten any of my oat squares since I came out here either. Should eat that with my coffee, because that's how it's best. Oh, this bunny is so cute. Look how my bunny's coming. I'm glad I decided to do another bunny. It's part of what's going to keep me going. I haven't decided if I'm going to take this to IOLI or not. You know, space is always at a premium, and this is a very, very portable project. Like, super easy to stitch on this. I could totally do this on the plane. I am not worried about like jabbing myself or anything. However, I do have, you know, I do have other stuff I need to work on. So I don't know what I want to do, if I'm going to take the Sashiko. I mean, I do want to get it done. Part of why I picked this up again. It's kind of a UFO. And in fact, I started to write that on the blog post. And hopefully I'll get this done, then I can get my blog post up as well. But I started this, I don't know. There's a video where I started this. It's quite a while ago. If anybody finds it, let me know the date. 'Cause I started this a while ago, like maybe at least 2 years ago, I think. And you know, I was super excited to start it, but I don't know. I just wasn't like ready for it. Didn't have the mojo for it. Something like that. So I basically did most of the edge and then stopped, and I put it down, and I was like, I'll get around to it. Oh, I'll come back to it. I just never did. So when I was thinking about my Crafty 2023, I wanted to do Sashiko. I thought, man, I'm going to get this back out. I want my bunny towel. So, and I really like how it's coming along. It's looking so good. We're almost done with the penny. I know, I'm very silly. Oops, I caught the tail. I don't want to catch the tail. I want to put that in separate. But look, we're almost done. I've stitched almost a whole bunny while I talk to you guys. Of course, I didn't eat my oats and I didn't drink my coffee, but that's all right. So we're just going to do this. I don't have the best technique either, so don't watch me too close. I'm getting better. I am improving. But there's my bunny. But you know, it doesn't really matter because you have to practice in order to get better. And I do like to stitch. You've seen me do embroidery on here, and I've done some quilting, and I've done some sewing with dresses and shirts for myself and Ina. I didn't make myself a dress. I don't like dresses. Ina loves them though. She loves dresses and pink and girly girl stuff, and I am... You see me. I am not the girly girl. I mean, I don't even have my hair done. I just put up in a little knotty thing and I'm talking to you guys. And I don't care. This is like me. This is normal Kelly. But look, I got two bunnies. Two bunnies. Makes me very happy. And I am going to take my thread and put my thread in. And then I will start fresh to come over to, I'm probably going to do this geometric piece next. Although there is another bunny. Geometric or bunny? I don't know. I can't decide today. I'm just out here to hang out with you guys for a little bit longer and finish this bunny. So I'm just going to weave the thread back under some of my stitches. And I like to go under like 2 or 3. I guess go under 3 and go back 2. Just because I think that secures the tail better. But again, you know, you do you. If that doesn't work for you, that's fine. There. And now I can go back in and I can put my other tail in. And I'm going to cut this free. So, there we go. And I only have that much left out of my strand, which is fine. So there's proof. See, I put it in right here. And then here's my little strand, which I'll put in over here. And this mess over here is from the French knot that I forgot on the first bunny's eye. But you know what? It's practice. I'm learning. And I'm getting better as I go along. We should do more Sashiko. I like this. I like the stitchy. It's very relaxing because it's just straight stitches. Running stitch, basically. It's nothing hard. It's all in just practicing and technique. And with it being pre-printed, I am getting the feel of the stitch length a lot better. I think it's supposed to be like 3 to 2. So your stitches are supposed to be like 3 units long on the front and 2 units long on the back or something. Might have that wrong. No, I think that's about right. But anyway, I really like how this is coming out. And if you want this kit, I do have this one in stock again, which is really nice. That did come from Japan. Got that taken care of. So there, I'm just going to fold this back up. I'm going to park my needle in it so I don't lose it. Ooh, the hummingbirds. Oh, I scared him away again. Darn it. Every time I get my hummingbird back, off he goes. Ooh, I'm going to take off my little thimble, my Sashiko thimble, and hope that I don't... it looks like my knot's going to hold. Remember I had to retie the knot in episode 3? Yeah. Oh, that's fun. All right. Well, now I'll sit here with you for a few minutes. So, we leave for IOLI on, let's see, Saturday, June 24th. So, if you order anything from the shop, we will not be shipping that until we get back, or until after we get back. I don't get back until late July 1st, so I will try to ship everything July 3rd, because, of course, we've got a holiday in there as well. So, we'll just put it out there. I'm sorry, anything you order from the shop next week, it's going to take a little more time to get there. I will email people if you order something, just so you know. Ooh, I have a little bit. It's really good. It's very dry. But I have coffee, so. A few years ago, Avi and I started putting honey in our coffee instead of sugar. And so it gives it a little different flavor. And I can drink coffee with sugar, but I'm going to make it clear. I cannot drink coffee unless it has milk and some kind of sweetener. And I mean a natural sweetener. I don't do that. Splenda. I mean, stevia is okay, I guess, but I definitely don't do anything aspartame. Sweet and low, equal, none of that stuff. And pretty much I just take the calories, man. I do sugar or I do honey. You know, if I'm going to indulge, I'm going to indulge. And I don't really care. So anyway, my cup, which this is my Kelly cup. Can't tell, it's my Purdue Kelly cup. It's actually Kelly spelled right too, with an I, which is impressive because, you know, I don't always have those. Anyway, oh, I just had a really weird bird. I'm gonna have to look that guy up. Some kind of water bird. He was here yesterday too. Anyway, basically about half of this is coffee, and then there's a little bit more honey, and then the rest of it is milk because I needed about half and half in order to drink it. I actually didn't start drinking coffee until I was pregnant, and I would get like essentially a migraine, a really bad headache in the afternoons if I didn't have some kind of caffeine. So I either had to have tea or hot chocolate or coffee, and all I needed was just one cup in the morning, and I was good. Or I could have a big tea and I was good. But there was just something about carrying Ina that, oh man, it did bad things to my system. It did bad things to a lot of my body, but we won't talk about all of that again right now. Although if anybody wants to know, I'm happy to discuss that, because I'm all of the opinion that it's important to be as open and honest as possible and to share so that others in your situation don't feel so alone. So anyway, having Ina was not a delight, and although I love my child, there are a lot of days where I regret the things that were done to my body when I was pregnant with her. Not the least of which is how bad my back is and how much it hurts just to move every day. So yeah. And actually, I get a monthly massage, and I'd go to the chiropractor to try to keep my hips from going out of alignment again. And I have some degeneration, actually, in my lower lumbar. Lumbar. And, yeah, it's not the most delightful of things, but it is the way it is. And I'm learning to work around it and how to take care of myself better, which is also a very important thing to learn as we age. So Tina, I think, is also experiencing a lot of that, like learning how to take care of herself better, so that she is able to be healthier and be more active throughout the day and the week. And it's really hard when we do these conventions because we really burn ourselves out. I mean, anytime I go do a yarn festival, like I am dead to the world for about 24 hours after, at least. You know, I might answer emails, I might talk to people, but like I basically want to sit and do nothing because I am so tired. And the bad thing is that I'm going to go to IOLI and I'll be gone for a week, and then I'll be home for, 5 days, and then I'll be gone for 3 days. And luckily, thankfully, it's only 3 days, and it is in Missouri, so it's nice and close. Down at Fiber U, and it'll be so much fun. I'm actually vending this year, so if you're in Missouri, at least come say hi, even if you aren't taking a class from me or somebody else. Come say hi down at Lebanon, Missouri, Fiber U, super fun. And it's great. And I'm actually already talking to a couple of people about trying to add maybe a festival next year, and I'm still working on a possible kind of a fiber retreat thing up in Baraboo, Wisconsin at my friend Linda's craft retreat at 8th and East. And that would be in late October. It should be beautiful fall, you know, lovely like apple cidery pumpkin time, which is my favorite time of year. So my birthday is the beginning of November, so it's like fall, I don't know. I don't do this heat, remember, but fall is my jam. Anyway, so we're working on some classes, and we're thinking some like beginning tatting, maybe beginning knotted lace, how to cable, like a color work class. Like we're just looking at a bunch of stuff. So anyway, I sent her some photos. Oh, I should have sent her a color work photo. That was, anyway, we'll get there. Yeah. So I'm trying to put that together, and hopefully I'll have the info on that ready to go by, I don't know, right after, yeah, hopefully right after Fiber U. So anyway, I'm gonna go finish my coffee. I might do a little more stitching because, man, if I don't do some stitching off camera, this is gonna take forever to finish. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Please take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and craftually. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know, just say, hey, looks great, Kelly, or whoa, that looks terrible. I don't really care. Just make a comment or, you know, something so I know you're out there. And you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. So, you know, we try to be all over the place. And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter, because I put fun stuff in our newsletter that you may not see anywhere else. So talk to you guys later. Bye.